so I only really started to take interest in the nofap community after getting married. Until I got married, I used to PMO at least once a day, every day. I didn't consider myself to be addicted to porn and masturbation because it never took me away from living my life and I was content with my life for the most part. Even after getting married, I continued to watch porn and masturbate as much as I could, when my wife was in bed or showering. However, just a few months into my marriage, I found myself unable to ejaculate while having sex. This meant that my wife almost always had to help me get there manually with her hands. While she kept telling me that it was okay and that I don't need to feel pressured, I felt like I was failing her as her husband and took a deep look at myself to see what was wrong with me. After months of thinking, I told myself that I would do a little bit of an experiment to see if it would help in any way. It was to stop masturbating to porn. I didn't think that it would help drastically, since, again, I never considered myself addicted or completely desensitized. I started this experiment back in June 2020. Now my goal was not to masturbate to porn, not to stop masturbation completely. At first, I tried to masturbate without any explicit materials, which seemed to work just fine for the first few weeks. Then of course, my brain started to want more and I moved on to using pictures of beautiful girls, fully clothed and nothing sexual, while doing the deed. Now, after around 3 months into my no porn experiment, I noticed the big change that I was hoping for. I was able to come during sex without manual stimulation. Now, I wasn't able to do this with 100% of the time, but 7 times out of 10, I was able to come. The other 3 times were usually when I was over worrying about what if I can't come again and disappoint my wife. I learned to set that worry aside and just tell myself to enjoy sex, not worry about what would happen if I couldn't perform. Now, I am at the stage where I can come 9 times out of 10 and almost never worry about what would happen if I couldn't come. I never had to quit masturbating to achieve these results. At the end of the day, I think it is the explicit nature of porn that cause all these issues in our lives. I still have materials that help me masturbate, but because those materials are not explicit content, things are left to my imagination more so than what porn would. I just want to say that we shouldn't worry so much about not masturbating, just don't use porn to do it, since that is what is hurting us in the long run.